So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. Stay tuned to the end to find out how you can be one of 3 lucky winners to get your hands on an Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. So, watch the video, enjoy, and catch you at the end, guys. What's up YouTube, Day here from Z4 Games, and as like I promised from yesterday, I am bringing you a deck profile of the Salamangreat using only 3 of this. Now, the reason I am showing you exactly what you can get from 3 of this is because some of the other cards that you add in are about £5 to £10 each, but you do need them. So stuff like Lady Debug and of course Sunlight Wolf. So Sunlight Wolf is a rare, and for some crazy reason they're about £8 each. It came out in this most recent set, Savage Strike, so do not overpay for them. You're probably better off buying 3 boosters, because if you pull a Sunlight Wolf, excellent, you've then got extra cards on top of that. If you manage to pull like Pot of Extravagance or of course Phantasmal Dragon, you've got enough trade fodder to get your 3 Sunlight Wolves. However, this is the profile using just 3 of the Salamangreat decks because the deck is still incredibly powerful just using 3 of those. I'll take you through exactly what we've got, and then as we go through it, I'll explain what you can take out if you have access to Lady Debugs and of course your Sunlight Wolves. After that, anything above Sunlight Wolves, stuff like your Borreload, your Borrel's Sword, stuff like that, can definitely go into the deck. The Fusion can also go into the deck as well, Monster Reborns. Joe even plays a little Psychic Wheeler engine, so he plays like E-Telly and stuff like that, just to get to a rank 3. So you can use a nice little small rank 3 engine to get to this more consistently. So without further ado, I'm going to show you exactly what we've got and explain why we have it. So we start off with, of course, the monsters. We have triple Salamangreat Gazelle, very, very important card to start the combos off and get this going. If you open up this card, you have a lot of place to go forward. Just this card in itself doesn't get you a huge amount, but it does get you a Salamangreat monster on the board with the counter trap as well. So that can cause a little bit of issues from your opponent, but that's just using 1 card. So if you have additional cards to that, stuff like Salamangreat Spiny, you can extend your board a little bit further as well. Now obviously with Sunlight Wolf, on top of that, you can do a lot better as well. I'm just trying to sort out the glare for you guys. So yeah, triple Spiny, triple Salamangreat Fox, double Salamangreat Mere, double Salamangreat Mole, 1 Beat Bison. This just kind of helps you recycle your graveyard and then can negate monster effects on the field, which is very, very useful. The biggest down point is when you special summon it, it comes out in defense mode. The 1 Falco, the 1 Fowl, the 1 Jaguar, the 1 Dogoran and the Mad Flame Kaiju, and because we got them in this set, it's crazy not to play triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. So obviously quite straightforward on this lineup. All of your Salamangreats that are at 1 are less important in these 3 up here, but they are there to extend your boards. Not that you necessarily need to, because the Salamangreats kind of use themselves to go into, like, the same link monster to go into the same link monster to get additional effects off. So there we go. And like I said, this is literally just using 3 of the monsters. If you wanted to take out stuff for Lady Debugs, Beat Bison can easily come out, and then you can start minimising some of your ratios. Definitely keep Jaguar. You could easily get rid of Fowl and easily get rid of Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. So you get rid of these 3 cards straight away. That's your Lady Debugs. If you then want to start putting in other hand traps, and another quick note as well, Full Mud Skipper, I think is a really, really fun card. This basically, during your main phase, you reveal 1 link monster in your extra deck, and if you do, when you link summon this turn, you can treat this card as link material with the same name, type, and attribute as the revealed monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material, you can add 1 level 5 or higher Cyverse monster from your deck to your hand. Only use the effect once per turn. So this is a nice one in this build to get into some of your other cards, because what you've got to remember is your Salamangreats are of course Cyber, so you can search out your Beat Bison, but in the more pure build or the actual main power build, you won't rely on 4 Mud Skipper. On for the spells, we've got triple Salamangreat Circle. Again, these all come in free structure decks, so you pay anywhere from £25 to £30. You've got everything you need with this deck right here, right now. If you then were able to pick up your Sunlight Wolves prior to them going up in price, you've probably got a playset for a £5, so you can put those in straight away, and that puts you well in budget of about £25 to £30 maybe 35 at a push. If you then got your Lady Debugs early enough, you're happy days. If not, they started to go up a little bit more. Double Wheel of Salamangreats, double Link Bond, really like this card. So you target a link monster you control in the graveyard, return it to the extra deck, and if you do, draw cards equal to its link rating. Then place cards from the hand onto the bottom of the deck in any order equal to the number of cards you drew. So it's very, very good to kind of reset your hand if you need to, especially with the amount of link monsters we go through. 1 Salamangreat Claw, 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary, and 1 Monster Reincarnation. Easily Monster Reborn if you get it. This is purely because this has all come from the decks. Then, one of the crazy counterplay combos, or counterplay cards, of course, Salamangreat Roar. When a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated while you control Salamangreat Link Monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. While this card is in your graveyard, if a Salamangreat Link Monster is link summoned to your field using a monster with its same name as material, set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Triple Salamangreat Roar, really like this card. Activate one of these effects. Send 1 Salamangreat monster from your hand or face up from the field to the graveyard. Target 1 card in the field, destroy it. This one's where it gets good. Target 1 Salamangreat Link monster you control that was link summoned using a monster with its same name as material. Destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of monsters link rating. So, you know, you go with a Sunlight Wolf, you've got a link 3 right there. And then, of course, goes a match because it is an insane lockout in this deck. You do play all fire, so you can cause your opponent huge amounts of issues. Now onto the extra deck. We've literally just maxed out on the extra deck. You got the perfect 15 with this. I believe you got 5 different extra deck monsters. So, of course, we've got triple Mirage Stalio, triple Heat Leo, triple Belenix. I always get this name wrong, so I do apologise. This one obviously starts the combo up and gets it going and kind of pushes the plays where you need it to go. And then, of course, we've got double Heat Leo, double Flame Administrator. Okay, put you there. And then, of course, double Doolittle Chimera. Very rare that you'll go into Doolittle Chimera when you've got all these options to go into yourself. So very kind of powerful plays there as well. And then if you wanted to, for your 15th card, you can pick any one of the 3. So you can go for a 3rd Heat Leo, 3rd Flame Administrator, or a 3rd Doolittle Chimera, just because you have that play to use and abuse. This is what happens when you get a structured deck. I think this is one of the first structured decks where we've actually had a full 15 card extra deck, which is really cool. So that is it for the deck profile. Quite straightforward and very simple. I'm going to show you a very quick and easy combo to play, and all you need is Gazelle. It does need to be Gazelle in the sense that you need to be able to send a Salamangreat spell or trap. So obviously what you do is you normal summon your Gazelle. So if the Salamangreat monster is sent to the graveyard except itself during the damage, except during the damage step as well, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, send 1 Salamangreat card from your deck to the graveyard. Except itself, of course, you can only use the effect once per turn. So ideally, if you have another Salamangreat monster, you link that away, this can then be special summoned down. But we're just going to go straightforward and simple. So you normal summon this guy. This guy's effect goes off, sends Roar to the graveyard. You then link Gazelle off and go into your Balinix. If this card is linked summoned, you add a Salamangreat Sanctuary from your deck to your hand. Salamangreat card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect. Banish this card from the graveyard instead. Only use the effect once per turn. So of course you search out your 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary. Then you activate your Salamangreat Sanctuary. If you link summon a Salamangreat Link monster, you can use 1 Salamangreat Link monster you control with its same name as the entire material. During damage calculation, if your monster battles, you pay 1,000 life points, then target 1 Link monster you control, make its attack 0, and if you do, gain life points equal to its original attack. Only use the effect once per turn. This just allows you to use Belenix to go into one of its own. Now, obviously, by doing so, getting rid of that, and going into an exact same copy of itself, because you use the card with its same original name, that then allows you to set Roar. There we go, so that goes there. And you got it like that. So that is just very simple. 1 card. That's just from 1 card, you've got a powerful negate. Now, obviously, if you wanted to, the Gazelle could send Salamangreat Roar, but obviously you can't set that back from your graveyard. So you've got to be very careful with what you play. Of course, you could go with some of the other Salamangreat monsters that will revive themselves from grave. But again, this is your best kind of counterplay. It's not amazing, but from 1 card, this is what you can get. So just imagine if you had an additional extension off of Gazelle, or Gazelle was the extender, you just push your board so much further. So that is it for the deck profile, quite straightforward and simple. It just gives you a basis to build on while you're waiting for your Sunlight Wolves to come in, or while you're kind of playing around with the deck. Now, if you do want to see a full powered version, please let me know in the comments below. I will put one together, and when I do so, I'll also go over some more of the combos as well, and we'll go a bit more in depth with the deck. I'll hopefully get that up for you guys about tomorrow time, just to kind of get this up and rolling. But it's a very, very powerful deck. I do highly recommend you pick these up from your locals. They are going to be hard to get hold of, as the pre-orders have pretty much sold out. It's crazy. Ash Blossoms, and then one of the most powerful decks, and probably one of the best decks, like I said before. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and at the start of the video, you saw a little clip about a giveaway we're doing. So stay tuned to the end, and you'll also find out how to win yourself one of 3 Ash Blossoms and Joyous Springs. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, guys, happy dueling. So guys, as we mentioned at the start of the video, we are giving away to 3 lucky winners an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. It is very, very simple to enter. All you have to do is follow us on Facebook, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and of course put down in the comments below what you love about Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it is Valentine's Day after all. We might as well see what you love about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is it the different types of attributes? Is it the names? Some names just make them funny. Some names you think are really, really nice. Is it the artwork? Trust me, some of the artwork is amazing. Is it some of the effects? I mean, let's be honest, there are some kooky effects out there on certain cards, and then there are some really, really powerful cards as well. Doesn't matter what you like about it, just tell us what you love about Yu-Gi-Oh! We are all for it. So, simple as that. All you have to do is put that in the comments below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, give it a big thumbs up, guys, and then of course follow us on Facebook so you don't miss out on anything. It's very, very simple to enter, very, very simple to win. Just do all of those steps, and by all means, we will then announce the winners at some point next week. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, guys, happy dueling. What's up, YouTube? Dan here from All Games. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well. And don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always, guys, happy dueling.